welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I haven't really filmed one of these videos in a while. If you see chocolate on my mouth, I apologise. I did just have sliced apple with Nutella as a snack. I made a cup of tea and I thought I would just relax and tell you guys about my October TBR, which you can kind of tell is full of fat books because you can see a book set up here. So I've got a stack. I like this thick. But yeah, I thought I'd tell you guys about my October TBR, and I'm really relaxed, taken back kind of way because I just had an exam today and I just finished it, and this whole week is just going to be jam-packed full of exams, and I have a reading vlog that I just finished and I've already edited. I've already filmed this video once as well, which is also why I've just decided to go with more of a relaxed vibe, because I filmed it and then I accidentally deleted it. So we're now doing a more relaxed version of the TBR video, because I don't want to stress out about the fact that I deleted it, because I have so much going on. I have 7 exams to sit. I've done one of my exams. I have 7 more exams to sit this week, so it's just not worth being too angry and stressed about. So I'm just going to relax and hopefully, fingers crossed, have a way of getting through. First things first, I want to talk to you guys about the books that I started this month already partially through. So it is now the 5th of October, and when I initially filmed this video I was halfway through Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I am doing a read along with my best friend Sophia because she loves these books and I have personally never read them, and I haven't watched the films in around 2 years, so I don't really remember majority of the plot, so this is like the perfect time for me to read these. They're like a cult classic, everyone's read them. I'm not really mentioning the author at the moment because there's a lot of things that I disagree with. I agree with freedom of speech and I agree with all of that kind of stuff, but I don't agree with using your platform to spread negativity about a select amount of people or with people's choices. But since then I have finished this. I finished this yesterday. I read the other half. So yeah, since then I finished this. Not really much to say. I gave it 4 stars, but I did need to read this month, but I've already smashed it out. And then another book that I put on that is on my October TBR is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which I have already started once I finished the Chamber of Secrets. So technically when I'm now filming this, this is the book that I'm currently through, but I'm only 29 pages into it because, like I said, lots of exams, lots of revision to be done, so I'm not a huge amount of way through this, but I am going to read quite a lot tonight, I think. But yeah, so far it's good, and I will probably end up reading the next one in the series this month as well. This is going to be kind of like my main priority throughout this month, is to read the Harry Potter series, so that's what's going on here. And then I've also started the month partway through the Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. Finally got to pick this up. This is the second book in the Farseer trilogy. I'm so behind in the Elderling Along. Multiple different reasons for that. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade, or just stop reading. But I'm absolutely loving it. I'm on page 200, or to be exact 199, but I'm reading this quite slowly because I'm reading it alongside of the Harry Potter books at the moment. But once this book is finished, I feel like I'll be going at a fast pace because I'll choose to finish Harry Potter or focus my energy on one book at a time instead of 2 at one time. By the end of the month I would like to have started Assassin's Quest, which is the 3rd and final book in the Farseer trilogy, and then you go on to the Live Ship Traders trilogy in the Elderling Along. What I'm saying is that I would like to read Royal Assassin this month, and I would like to be started, or like, you know, a good chapter or 2 into Assassin's Quest by the end of this month. So in this month I want to read about 2 chapters of this, or at least that's my goal, so that's what I'm hoping to do. I want to catch up with the Elderling Along read along, but I don't see it happening, to be honest. Don't see it happening right now, but I am going to try and read 1 book each month. So I'm going to try and finish Royal Assassin this month, and then hopefully next month I will finish Assassin's Quest. Then a classic that I'm going to be reading this month is A Streetcar Named Desire by Tennessee Williams. This is a book that I'm going to be reading for my A-level English course. Then, because it is spooky season, I have a thriller on here. There's loads of thrillers that I want to get to, but I just chose 1 to put on the list, and then if I read more, I read more. If I don't, I don't. Just so I don't stress myself out and overwhelm myself with the amount of books I put on the TBR. So here we go. I got the chain. I chose the chain by Adrian McKinty. I'm going to say McKinty. This just sounds really, really, really interesting. It's basically, it says your phone rings, a stranger has kidnapped your child. To free them, you must abduct someone else's child. Your child will be released when your victim's parents kidnap another child. If any of these things don't happen, your child will be killed. Victim, survivor, abductor, criminal, you'll become each one. You are now part of the chain. I'm just so interested to read this. I think it has the potential to be so good. I also, in the mix with thrillers that I would really, really like to get to is Once Upon a River by Diane Setterfield, The Guest List by Lucy Fowley, and The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. And next I have Stephen King, The Green Mile on here. I have put this in quite a few TBR videos, I feel, but truth be told, I'm just scared because I haven't really got a good track record with other Stephen King books. One, I have had the DNF, which was his short stories one, which was No Fault, Just Stars, I believe, and then the Salem's Lot I gave 2 stars just because it wasn't as good as I was expecting. This basically is about a prison in Cold Mountain, is it called? Yeah, Cold Mountain. Yeah. And this is basically about the way that they kill people by the electric chair that they called Old Sparky back in the time. And it says, but good or evil, innocent or guilty, prisoner or guard, none has ever seen the brutal likes of the new prisoner John Coffey, sentenced to death for raping and murdering 2 young girls. Is Coffey a devil in human form, or is he far, far different kind of being? There are more wonders in heaven and hell than any a Cold Mountain can imagine, and one of those wonders might have just stepped in amongst them. Finally, I have The Damned by Rennie Ardier. This finally came in the post. I'm so excited to read this. This is probably going to be the first book that I pick up once either I finish the Harry Potter series or I finish Royal Assassin by Robin Hobb. This is probably going to be one of the first books on the TBR that I pick up. I'm just so excited for this book and I'm so ready to sit down and read it. The flipping cover is beautiful. I brought it in hardback because my copy of The Beautiful is also in hardback, and because I love The Beautiful so much I thought I would get The Damned because it just does better with wear and tear if you're going to read it more than once. I'm just so excited, and the end of The Beautiful broke me, so I just can't wait. And because of the ending in The Beautiful, that's why I really, really want to pick this up straight away, because I just want to know what happens. I want to know so bad, and there is an element of romance in here, so if that's not your type of thing you won't enjoy it. But yeah, and my review, I actually wrote a review on Goodreads for The Beautiful, and I don't review my books normally, I just give them like a star rating, but I gave it a review and I wrote properly why I thought the thing that everybody complains about was actually valid for the author Rennie Ardier to not mention a lot in the book, and I just kind of made it known on there. So if you're interested in more of my thoughts, I'm pretty sure I have a review of this book, and I also have a Goodreads review as well written on Goodreads. I'm very, very, very excited for this reading month, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here and would like to see more videos from me, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye!